Demaris gave us every breakdown of like, the snake is shedding its skin and this is Megan coming out of the year that's specific to her and every word is about January, February, March. That part happened in April and now Demaris is like, I mean, it was just a song that maybe she, she's an artist. That was someone else's story.
You see your friend?
She can draw from his...
You see your friend? That was crazy.
We barred her up.
Niggas telling on everybody.
That record is fire.
Nicki got off on that.
No, Rory and Ma.
Also get very evil people that would comment and say like, go fuck yourself, Chris. Lick your baby ween and blam up your ass. Butter your own biscuit, fat ass. That...
I couldn't agree more.
The combo was crazy.
From saying fuck you to Chris Cuomo, and I feel like people should buy their own biscuits.
Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm. Buy your own biscuit, fat ass.
Butter your own biscuit, fat ass.
She said little baby wieners. I feel like that's a shot at, the elites, the pedo elites.
Mm-hmm. There is a deep dive in this.
Yeah.
Especially, I didn't know Chris Cuomo was allowed back on TV. What network is this?
News Nation.
News Nation? Come on.
What channel is that on?
Where you get your news from?
And Squared? Yeah.
They got the Cuomos the fuck out of here quick. This clip was hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't know if we're allowed to say that.
Dude, she's fucking funny.
She's a social media star. You think that people are not laughing at her on social media?
I suppose. She's bringing awareness to Tourette's, which I understand. What's her full name? So we just don't keep calling her like the Tourette's girl.
Her name's Baylin.
I'm Googling Tourette girl.
Oh, God.
I think it'll come up, though. Let's
Baylin Dupree.
Yeah, see?
Yes, bringing a lot of awareness
Literally
to
Google
Tourette's
girl.
and for the Tourette's community. She's leading the charge, which I think is important. But it doesn't mean it's not some of the funniest shit I've seen in the past week.
Fair.
No, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I feel like Tourette's is like a it's almost like a cheat code.
Come on, analyze it.
Yeah.
It's like a cheat code.
Dr. Moore.
Like imagine if I could just like blur out like
You can. Go ahead. Give it a go.
Yeah, it's different for a black man.
You kind of do it sometimes.
Black men can't have Tourette's.
So I told Maul my theory earlier, which was I've never seen it. I've only seen white people have Tourette's. I've never seen a black person, Asian person.
Black people, we don't have that luxury. So you having Tourette's is a luxury.
It is luxurious.
Being able to just blurt out like little wiener, butter your own biscuits, like in the middle of somebody just having a conversation. Like black people don't have that privilege.
I mean, I've seen like some crackheads every now and then.
That doesn't mean they have Tourette's.
That's not Tourette's though.
That's crack.
But I mean, I've seen like it hasn't ended with violence because I do agree with you. It would be dangerous for a black person to have Tourette's when like the police were around.
Just imagine just yelling
It's
at
like
the cop.
that would be.
Fuck you fucking little baby wiener. You get shot immediately.
Yeah, like
Just shoot the Tourette's out of you.
But can they cancel her? Because it did sound like she put on somewhat of a black cosplay voice.
Yeah,
in
one of them that was funny as hell.
What did she say in the middle of the little wiener? Fuck you, Chris. Butter your own biscuit, fat ass.
I didn't hear her, but I know what you're talking about, and I think so. If I'm not mistaken, some of these tics come from like things that she's heard. So if you hear a TikTok, because at one point she was doing this one TikTok that was like one of her tics. So if that TikTok becomes lodged in your brain, it can become like a tic.
Could you imagine if she was in the middle of a TikTok and she's smoking it, she's about to go viral, and then in it at some point she subconsciously just drops a hard R?
Yeah, the hard R.
Well, that's what I was going to ask Maul.
Gotta edit it out.
Next, like, is she forgivable in maybe some of the things she consumes and then Tourette's out?
I think she could say it.
Like, you think she's adding flair to
I
it?
think that she can.
Because she did the Popeyes lady spot on in here.
But that's why this Tourette's thing is interesting because
Again, I've only seen white people do this.
right, and she can blur out whatever it's Tourette's, like cool. But I think that even Tourette's know certain words she can't say.
No.
Even
is it similar to,
Even
like,
Tourette's know like
socially conscious?
you cannot say that.
Yeah.
So it could be similar when I told you guys I thought my grandmother was like half faking it when she had Alzheimer's. Maybe like with Tourette's, it is true, but they slip in some things that they've just been really wanting to say.
Yeah, maybe.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like a neurochemical abnormality, which I don't think neurochemicals
she's
are
20?
aware of what racism is.
Her chemicals might.
So like Demaris said, if she had Tourette's, she'd be worried because she would say some shit that would get her fucked up.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I would say some really wild. My brain is wildly in.
Like, what would you say right now?
Wait. We just let Julian get that off.
What do you say?
You think her brain just has like racist blockers? Like, what are you talking? She can't be racist because she has Tourette's?
No, I'm saying you said she's probably never said the hard R or something that could get canceled.
I don't know.
I don't believe that.
Rory said it. I'm not just putting that out there. So I'm saying I don't think because neurologically we're not predisposed to not be racist. You're predisposed to just say whatever you want.
Right.
We have the social constructs that make us not say certain things. But in her case, where her mind is just doing whatever the fuck it wants, I'm amazed that she doesn't just drop the most egregious shit of all time. That's what I'm saying. I think
she has
a
some
pretty...
control. It's not like she didn't just curse the entire interview.
No, I know.
She had her ticks like moments, but she was getting off a real point, a real articulate point that she has been living with for quite some time. So you think that person can't see racism?
We need to have someone with Tourette's on the show.
She can't see racism. I'm saying I'm surprised that Tourette's don't manifest ever with like
the hard R,
or like an Asian slur or like anything that's like really offensive. Saying "fuck you, Chris" is hilarious.
Yeah,
little baby wieners. Everyone thinks that's fucking.
But that's why Chris.
Amazing.
But that's even why Chris said he thinks
I don't
that's
know about amazing.
fake. He thinks that she's faking it. Like he doesn't think it's
like if
real.
you mean it.
Yeah,
go blackface.
Well, I don't know if Chris was saying that. I think what he was trying to say is on social media though, you never really know who's being for real and who's not, or just doing something for the moment. She could be acting like the same other girl that y'all love that does the emoji thing. Demaris did it for a while.
Oh, you're talking about the AI shit?
Yum.
That's a form of Tourette's, in my opinion, that they're faking.
No, that's
no.
I'm with Rory.
That's a subgenre.
Do it real quick.
That's Tourette's. That's like independent.
Do the ice cream.
The pinky doll
Ice
shit.
cream's so good, but it's not Tourette's.
You're fake. You're cosplaying Tourette's.
No, I'm not, because Tourette's is unprovoked. She's every time like she's being prompted. That's the whole point. Is people are
she's getting paid to do that. She's not getting paid to get
responding
Tourette's.
to the prompts.
She's getting paid.
Actually, she might be getting paid.
She's a social media star.
What was that girl's name?
Pinky doll.
Pinky doll.
Yo, her and a Pinky doll collab would be crazy.
That would be kind of fire. Actually.
Oh, Tourette's on that shit is fucking hilarious.
Ooh, little baby wiener, so good.
Also, just to pull up you guys' point
That was
about what
Julian
you said
Delgado, by the
about blacks not having Tourette's. Tourette's syndrome occurs in 3 out of every 1,000 school-aged children.
White women.
And is more than twice as common in white kids as it is blacks or Hispanics.
I've never seen a black person with Tourette's.
You know how white people do? So like I feel like if you're mixing family
The
blood,
neurochemicals will.
yeah, you're more like Neanderthal.
Yeah.
You know.
Damn, I thought
a little more
I thought
primitive.
Tourette's was just for us. Thought that was our thing. Thought it was our sickle cell.
No, y'all could have it.
That's your superpower.
Yeah, y'all
Am I
can
allowed
have
to say
that.
that? I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, don't make fun of sickle cell.
I wasn't making fun of it.
It felt fun.
It made
Blacks do have sickle cell on lock though. That's our team.
on lock is crazy.
It's specific to people with melanin. Like whites can't really get it.
What'd you say about watermelon?
I didn't say anything.
Welcome to a new episode of the new Rory and Maul podcast. I am Maul,
I'm Rory.
and we are back.
I don't know where this is going. I feel like I'm being set up. Is Maul's Tourette's that crazy? That's crazy.
kind of. A little bit.
That could be your tick.
Yeah, I wish I had to.
Dropping money bags is your Twitch.
I wish I had Tourette's.
That's my tick.
Yeah, that's your
You know
tick.
how Eddin like taps his foot?
Yeah,
that's
tap my
you
foot,
with
yeah.
your thumb.
That's my
Just
tick.
tap it.
Yeah.
Well, Yomi, you engineered a podcast with that young lady, right?
Yeah.
And
She cuss you out?
She said it's
You
real.
always said it's real.
Yeah.
did she give you the finger? Because that was my favorite part outside of the obvious. She just gave Chris Cuomo the finger.
Fuck you, Connor.
Fuck you,
Oh yeah,
Connor.
fuck you, Connor. Was Connor her ex or something? Yeah, Connor's her ex, and she would randomly say, "Fuck you, Connor."
Oh, so whatever mood she's in
I like
at
how
the
it's-
moment, it
yeah.
kind of triggers what she says.
They should do the wind it up.
Wind it up, because it's still coming from her brain.
Oh, so that's interesting. So I thought that fuck you tick came from who she was speaking to.
Yeah.
But Connor, that was a
Oh.
previous experience that she felt some resentment towards. She really must hate Chris Cuomo.
She just
then.
doesn't like Chris Cuomo.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
So she said what most of America wanted to say to Chris.
Yeah.
Which
I
rest?
thought she just said, like, if I were speaking to her, she'd just be like, fuck you, Rory. Now that I know it comes from a certain place, I want to know why she hates Chris Cuomo.
She might still say fuck you, Rory, though.
That's true.
It is kind of
I would take it a badge of honor.
that her Tourette's is situational and can adapt to the current conversation that she's in.
Yeah.
That seems like that's evolution.
Well, that's your brain, though. Your brain works like that. Your tics are coming from your brain. So if your brain is changing and constantly receiving new information, then your tics will change. She's not gonna have the same tics her whole entire life.
It's like a timeline. It's like a Twitter feed.
Mm-hmm.
What's trending? Fuck whatever's trending.
I mean, I think it's great that she's bringing
Awareness.
awareness to what it is, because
Yeah.
it's not super common. Like, you just don't run into people with Tourette's, but it is nice to know that you can get information from her and know how to deal with it. Because I wouldn't know what to do if someone just started cursing me out. My first thought wouldn't be like, oh, Tourette's. It's okay.
Depends how they do it, though.
It would,
I mean,
I
when
would
you grow
probably...
up, when you grow up in certain neighborhoods, though, you're used to people just cursing at you
Yeah.
for no reason, though.
Yeah.
And like,
part of
I remember people with like, I don't know if it was mild Tourette's, but like weird tics.
Mhm.
You know, like the weird kid in school.
Yeah,
We shouldn't call them that now, but you know the kid I'm talking about.
absolutely,
Popped up right in your brain
absolutely,
immediately.
absolutely.
I would like to know how to deal with that kid, Because the first thing kids are going to do when they don't know is to bully. That's like just the nature of children. So I think this is good.
Did y'all ever bully anybody in school growing up?
I was very anti-bully.
What do you mean?
Like I was very like if I saw other people getting bullied, like I would like step in. I hate it.
Hey, stop it.
I don't think I was.
Oh, that's the person you were. Hey, don't do that.
I
You're like
hate
those old
Like when
Hillary
Johnathan
Duff
made
commercials.
No,
Jumps
it
out
was
the
more
car.
like, why the fuck you
Hey,
picking
don't
on
bully.
them? You a bitch. Why you picking on somebody smaller than you fucking corn? It was more like that, but yes.
Is that
So
not
you
bullying?
bullied them.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
But I mean, that is kind of what. That's not a
yeah,
bad response.
I don't like bullies. I'd never like that.
I never bullied nobody, but I did like I slapped a kid one time and I felt bad after that.
So
You didn't have your money on time?
No, Rory.
We established last episode you had a Detroit red face.
No, you know what it was? My friend of mine was getting ready to fight him,
Mm-hmm.
but they was like stalling, like we was like
You was impatient?
yeah, and I'm like, yo, because you know you got
Your Tourette's kicked
the
in.
bell is about to ring. We got to go to class.
Smack the shit.
Yeah, so like if y'all gonna fight, like let's fight real quick. You know, fights is quick. Fights last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's it. So they was sitting there just looking at each other staring. So I'm like, yo, go ahead. Like, fight. Like, they was both standing there. It's like a couple of us like in a circle or whatever. And they wasn't doing that. So I just slapped the kid and
Is that deemed a sucker punch or a sucker slap?
Kind of.
100%.
Okay.
I was a sucker for that.
I have a question for you guys, just really quick on the Tourette's thing. If you could take a pill that would either, it's a 50-50 chance, you get $5 million or for the rest of your life you have Tourette's, would you take it?
No.
You take a pill.
Wild.
You either
Wait, do I get to choose? Or that's just like what we don't know what's going to
You
happen?
don't know what's going to happen. You take it, you wake up the next morning, you check your bank, see $5 million, or you wake up and start
5
cussing
million?
in the air. 5, just
Or
5.
Tourette's?
5?
No,
Oh,
I need
hell
more than
no.
5.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
possibly
five
have
is-
Tourette's, I need more than 5.
And what type of Tourette's are we talking?
Hers. You can go viral. That's a bag right there.
She's
But
she
she kinda
got
she
the
kinda
lane
got it.
monopolized.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If I step in, it looks like I'm biting.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and if I'm black with Tourette's on social media,
king. There's
they
no
just-
black, like there's no man doing this.
I can replace Connor because you know Connor had the tets.
Yeah.
Connor who?
Her ex-boyfriend.
Her ex.
Oh. Yeah, no, if I
And
can't
if
do
he
that.
didn't, Connor's a little creepy.
See, that's lame.
Why is he
Rory.
creepy?
Don't-
I'm sorry.
He's
Don't
not like the
do
guy that
that.
was dating that chick that stopped developing
Yeah.
like the 8-year-old.
So again, now you think people with Tourette's can't date normal? She can have normal conversations.
nah, she
Yeah,
can-
but like
she
if
can-
Tourette's is triggered by whatever's on your mind at the moment, like what if she's horny?
Now we all know about
I
Tourette's.
might be turned
You
on.
probably heard dirty talk.
But like we outside,
Crazy.
like we shopping though, like we outside like at the Apple store or something,
Mm,
and she gets horny,
yeah.
and she's like, "Put your cock in my ass," and it's like, "Wait a minute, hoes." like,
Pete used that one.
what? All right,
Like,
never mind.
If
man.
Yomi starts saying more,
I'm
like
sorry,
Wait, how was that too far off what she was saying to Chris Cuomo?
True.
but because I'm black and I say, it, you see, it comes out a little,
Yeah.
it stings differently.
A lot of people
Like,
don't
that's
have
all it
Tourette's.
is.
And
That's what it is.
I see Demaris try to flip my words, even though I said them directly and called Connor weird. There's not something. How do I say this without being offensive?
No,
That
say
wouldn't
it.
be a little
He's
weird.
fetishizing
You wouldn't
her.
like kind of question that kid, just not in a bad way, like there's anything really wrong with her, but just like how did
He just
like how did y'all
he
get
just
to
deals
that
with it.
point?
He just deals with it.
I don't know.
That's
I
it.
mean, she's cute.
Julian has fucking Tourette's. We sit up here and listen to him spew the most random shit
Yeah.
out of his fucking mouth
would be the most
every
Tourette's
single day, and you still are friends with him and hired him more than once.
I mean, doing
So-
red pill, blue pill with Tourette's or $5 million is kind of a Tourette's question in
Yeah.
itself.
$10 million.
His Tourette's got us viral.
I'd flip the coin.
Yeah.
I'm flipping it. Because like pretty much, yeah, to Demaris' point, I pretty much live my life as
With
is,
Tourette's,
With
yeah.
Tourette's.
We ain't talk about Baby D outfit today though.
I
didn't even
when she
peep
walked in, I
the-
said something.
Wow.
it's so funny
Got
the
the
way
thigh
your
meat
male
out.
friends, the way your male friends.
You know
tell
what it is?
nice.
Patent leather, patent leather, patent leather, patent leather.
Wow.
I remember that.
Uh-huh.
Knees
You
out.
know
It's
what
like
it
20
is.
degrees outside.
Everything she do it big. Yeah. Uh-huh. Patent leather, patent leather, patent leather. You got the patent leather skirt and the patent leather booties on. Where you going after work?
And the full face of makeup already.
Where you going?
Beat to the god.
I just want to know where you going. You know, I just like to know where you at. That's all.
Traveling from Jersey in that outfit is
The
crazy.
real
That's
question is
wild.
what's
You had
underneath the
plans.
crew neck? Because you know she's hiding the rest of the fit.
For
I
sure.
did all of this, guys, for you guys.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
got panties on?
What the
HR.
fuck, Maul? See, you can't do that.
That's not.
Yomi,
I would
drop
ask
him.
any of my female friends
And
that.
I got Tourette's.
No, that was Tourette's. My bad. My bad.
Yo, your money bag shit on the low might be social media Tourette's.
That was Tourette's. That was Tourette's, baby.
That was
My-
Tourette's?
My bad.
Okay.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
OCD right
My
there.
bad. That was the
This
Reds.
is hilarious.
Yeah, that was the Reds jumping out. My bad. I ain't
Big
even
Tory.
mean.
Now, I'm
Tourette's?
definitely about to start calling Tourette.
Yeah, that was
wow.
that was Tourette's.
Yeah, that was
If
big touch.
they take me to HR, I'm like, y'all got Tourette's, man. What you want me to do? Like, you know what I mean? Shit just happened. rapping sometimes. I don't know.
Oh,
That was your
I don't know. Tourette's. You want me to
relax, little rats.
T-Rex? Oh man.
Anyways, I don't know if anything we just did was offensive. I apologize.
It probably
was.
Nah, who gives a fuck?
We have a pure heart.
They
and
not canceling
we're
rapists. We'll be fine.
Yeah, she's more than
That's a
welcome
good
to
point.
come on here.
Rapists,
come on
rapists
the
are
show.
still getting booked for shows and shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you could do a whole show in a KKK hood. That seems to be chill these days.
That was fire.
Oh God. For
What?
those that don't know, Kanye and Ty
Oh, they know.
performed their album in
Everybody
Miami
knows.
with some friends and guests that are on the album. And halfway through the show, Kanye did a little fit change,
Stop
as
by the
most,
dry cleaners.
as most pop
Yeah.
stars do.
It was late. The dry cleaners.
He had on a great jacket before. He looked
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, his outfit change.
Maybe he got a little cold in Miami.
Tourette's.
I mean,
That's Kanye's Tourette's. Going to KKK hood.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Yeah. See, there you go.
I didn't get KKK vibes off that from Rip. I got
What?
more like demonic, devil, Illuminati.
Did you see the pointy hood?
Yeah, but if it was a white
It's
pointy
reverse-
hood, I would have been like, oh, that's a KKK outfit.
No, but see,
This is more like Undertaker Illuminati shit to me.
Nah,
Did you see the
that's-
pointy hood?
Listen, it's reverse.
Yeah, my hoodie
Ku
at
Klux
Foot
Klan.
Locker had the same thing.
Not like that.
It's reverse Ku Klux Klan. That's what he's trying to tell y'all. We not killing black people. We killing white
We
people. Run.
uplifting.
That's right.
That's what
Mm.
you know.
That's
what
where he
I'm
was
saying?
going?
I did a one quick Google search, and there were black hooded knights in the KKK. They were
higher in rank.
The black hoods
No.
were known as the what was it? The word was the Nighthawks, and they were often the security position in the KKK.
Mm.
So they
So
were
that's what
protecting the
Kanye was
white-hooded
channeling
people.
the Nighthawks, right?
He was doubling his talent and security.
Nighthawk, Vulture.
Well, I already saw that
It's like the Death Row logo to me.
they did a breakdown on the album cover art, and they tied it to some Nazi
symbolism,
Nazism or
fonts,
something like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
I saw that some merch he had on in Miami too was like the old German army logo or something.
Mhm.
I mean,
He's going crazy.
everything that's people are reacting to is the purpose of why Kanye is doing it. I don't think Kanye was wearing that because he's a big history buff and loved that German army at that time.
Mhm.
This is just to get people to react.
What if North styled him?
But see, Rory, when you say just to get people to react, Kanye, him just, previewing his new music and having people on stage performing, that's enough to get people to react. I don't like things like this. To me, it takes away from the music.
But that's been Kanye's thing forever. Of course, he could just play the music and we would all listen. But for his whole career, he adds things to it. He makes it an
He milks
entire
the
thing.
rollout, yeah,
Like
for sure.
this is not a new thing for Ye. The symbolism that he's picking may be a tiny bit different, but Ye even during the Yeezus time was using this type of
Yeah.
imagery.
Oh yeah.
This isn't
the black
this isn't
skinhead,
that
black
crazy
skinhead
for
visual.
Yeah, the black
The
skinhead
new
stuff, all
Kanye.
of that. This is not new for Kanye. This is just the latest Kanye that we're getting right now.
Basically.
We're recording this on December 14th on a Thursday. If you're listening to this first day audio release, do we think the album's out?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
They said December 15th. These sounded like, we know Kanye works down to the last possible fucking minute, but these records sound like they're in a pretty good place from what they performed.
Yeah. I think the album's definitely out.
People were speculating though, because I guess Vultures was taken off Apple Music at some point earlier today.
Okay.
The pre-order?
Yeah, which doesn't necessarily mean it's not coming out. It could have just been like a ISRC issue or something with the fingerprint on the back end. But
Or Apple made him change the cover art?
the cover art was just that Y and the S though,
Oh, okay.
as far as I know. But I don't know. I don't think it'll come out.
Me either.
Well, I posed a question to y'all. I asked if Kanye was canceled, how come they cleared that Backstreet Boys sample? And obviously the sample was not cleared, so the song is not on the album. So maybe he is canceled.
Does that mean it's not going to go up? I could see it
The
being
album?
taken down from streaming, but I still think Kanye is going
I
to.
just looked it up
Put
now.
that-
and Vulture's
that
is
record
available.
Yeah, no, I think the Backstreet Boys record.
Yeah.
I don't know.
In the
if
track
that's
list they put out, I think that was the
It's the
The
first
intro.
single. Yeah,
coming out. Is it?
which is a sick intro.
yeah.
I guess I don't know where else it would fit in the album. I would think maybe last, but
Nah.
starting your album out with
Everybody?
Ty Dolla and Charlie Wilson singing Backstreet Boys with no drums is fucking hilarious.
I did like the Freddie Gibbs verse that I heard. I thought Freddie was doing some really good Well, Freddie, we don't talk about Freddie's run from 2018.
I mean, it's
Pretty much every album Freddie Gibbs has dropped since 2018 has been a really dope fucking project.
yeah, and he's been regarded
I know
as
Freddie,
the best
people,
rap album of the year anytime he really puts anything out.
I know
He's a top
people,
star.
know Freddie for his online antics and things like that. But when we just look at Freddie Gibbs, the rapper, the artist, and the albums that he's put out, Freddie has a great catalog.
Here's why I liked seeing Freddie Gibbs on stage. I liked the verse, of course, that they previewed. But to me, that means Freddie probably wrote a lot on this album for Kanye. Anytime he has a rapper around him, they're usually writing for him. We know Sahai is one of his best ghostwriters.
Mm-hmm.
But Freddie, outside of being a great rapper, is an amazing troll and does a lot of shock value shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think him writing for Kanye outside of just good bars is going to be the perfect channel to troll and say some wild shit.
Mhm.
I think this was the perfect time for Freddie Gibbs and Kanye to collab on an album when it comes to writing.
I think it's dope to see Quentin Miller's on the album as well.
Oh, great.
Shout out to Q Miller, another one of our guys that we support and we think is super talented and super dope. So it's good to see him on the Ye album.
Do we think this is an album of the year contender as we are recording this?
No.
Is this going to be a top 50 album of 2023 according to fucking bum ass Complex? I mean, according to Complex.
That's a right there, baby.
That was correct.
Rory's Tets.
Yeah.
Fuck sneaker shopping.
Yeah.
Wow.
I fucking hate hot ones.
Sorry, Sean.
No, get it all out. It's okay.
I love Sean.
Sean's cool.
Sean's awesome, and that show's awesome. With that said, though, I want to pretend like I don't care, but I do.
I know.
About what?
You mad?
Complex today put out their top 50 lists of albums of 2023, and a bunch of other lists have came out, and I didn't particularly care at all. I will be honest, I was waiting for the Complex one, and that was the only one that I did care about. And it's not even like because I regard Complex in some fucking, I don't have a complex for Complex. See,
Is that Tourette's too?
You should put that on the album.
It's off the dome.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm trying to differentiate when your
Yeah.
Tourette's is acting up or not.
Having freestyle Tourette's would be the most annoying thing. Someone just breaks into rap.
No, some of these rappers have that.
But Complex too, it's like, I don't want to compare Complex to Grammys at all, but they are the list people. And even if we don't care about Grammys, it's still nice to be nominated.
Sure.
And Complex being the list
Oh,
inventors of the internet.
It's that time of year. It's the list time.
It's list season.
They
Yeah.
invented
list
the list.
season.
That are nice.
So this is Complex's list season. This is their albums of the year.
And they do 50.
Yes.
And it's all genres, but they're going to do hip hop and R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I just, out of 50,
Yeah.
You think you should have been there out of 50?
Lil Tecca has a better album than me?
Well,
Complex is never going to nominate you, and you know why.
Because you're white.
Yeah. And
no,
you have Tourette's.
Al's in
Wait.
there.
Carisha doesn't have an album on this top 50, right?
Hell no. No offense.
Maybe
Is she number 7?
she might be.
Yo, if that was in there, I'd be surprised.
Do we think it's personal at this point? They leave me off every list that I could
Why would
possibly
it
be
be-
on when I deserve to be on.
I'm not even being funny, but why would it be personal? Why would Complex have a personal issue with you? Who did you
Because
piss off
because
at
they have alliances with people
Alliance.
that dislike me. And I'm not saying the obvious because we don't censor here. It's not a Joe thing. I think it's a Joe's team thing.
Mm.
I don't think in any world Joe is going to Complex and saying Black Bull Ray. I'm not saying that. I'm not dumb. But I think the alliance with people on his team have left us off shit, have left me off this year. And y'all call me narcissistic and crazy, but I've spoken to
I mean,
people that
your
work at
album.
Complex, and I know it's fucking true.
So that being
I'm not
said-
pulling this out of my ass and doing a conspiracy theory. I have spoken to people at Complex that have told me directly, multiple people at separate times that didn't even know I talked to 2 different people, gave me the same story of why we were left off that media list.
Yikes.
Yep.
And why I was left off this list.
Oh, I got that media story too.
Because it was supposed to be in this.
What number?
I don't know.
1.
Well,
It was supposed to be me and Gunna.
Well, let me be very clear, Rory. You do have
And my bad, Lil Tech. I didn't mean to bring you in.
Yeah, you didn't have to give him
Yeah,
straight.
It was like when
Now you got
Wale
beef
brought
with
in
Lil Tecca.
Juicy J for no reason. Juicy J had an incredible album, Wale.
well, you like Juicy J. You also had an incredible album as well. In my humble opinion, you definitely have at least
was
a
at
top
40.
50 album of the year for sure.
That's another thing. They put
crazy.
Sampa's album at 40-7.
Shit.
Rory,
but
Paul is trying to give you flowers and love.
No. But
Yeah,
this is no.
I don't know
but,
how to take flowers.
But to a bigger conversation, this is why I really don't get worked up about lists.
Mm.
Because even when they put the lists out, the number is going to be kind of like, yo, this person's number 37, this person's number 22. We're going to do that. So it's like, I really don't care about lists. I don't know why people care about lists. You know you had a top 50 album. The people know you had a top 50 album. I understand what it does for your album as far as the optics when they put you on these lists and things like that. I get all of that. But at the end of the day, once you hit refresh tomorrow, who gives a fuck about these lists?
You are right, and I agree 100% with you. I have been doing the angry list thing like on Twitter and shit more as a joke. It really does not affect me. What does affect me and where this anger actually stems from is not because I'm not on the list. It's because I know why.
Yeah.
That's where my anger. I know how incredible that project is, and this is somebody's taste.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people in the world that think all 50 of these albums are drastically better than mine. And that's fine because that's music. It should be judged. It's a palate. It's like food. You can't really judge what's the best. It's whatever your taste is.
Like Keith Lee eating New York pizza.
Fair.
Go, Julian.
What bothers me, which I explain even with the Grammy stuff and the Grammy consultant and all that, like once you find out the exact politics from the people that are putting it up and they just blatantly tell you why, that's where the shit gets a little annoying. And I do understand why artists get even more upset. Because it does drive more streams. It does bring awareness because these publications are huge.
Yeah.
Just putting Grammy nom next to your name increases your value, whether we like it or not. So I don't think, well, I'm not speaking for all artists or myself in particular, but artists aren't looking for validation that their music is good based off a complex list or a Grammy nom. They know the value of it, and then finding out that you didn't get what you deserved because of some political shit. Yeah, that's why you get Wale calling Complex and threatening them. Like, yo, I'm coming up now.
Yeah.
Like, it's been 10 years. You guys are purposely doing this at this point. There's no fucking way this is y'all taste. Like, this is personal. So I understand the anger. Because I felt it too when I saw this list.
Why were we kept off the media list? I never got that story.
Alliances.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. It is what it is.
And
I slept
and
all that
before all Reddit and fucking
Danny,
Rory
Chigs,
and Maul.
Everybody, in no way am I saying that Joe went and told Complex to leave us off it or leave my album off. Don't. Theory's done. Sorry, you can't do your fucking
Rory from the Rory and Maul podcast?
you can't do your theory anymore. I'm not saying that, and he did not do that. I'm saying there's alliances behind the scenes.
Clip it, Danny.
He did it.
That have done that. So sorry to ruin your conspiracy theory video that you were about to do. Or you read it like, look, and bringing up the name, I'm actually saying the opposite. So sorry to ruin that for you guys. Anyways.
While we're on hip hop journalism, do you guys want to talk about Kai's stream with Nicki?
I want to talk about Nicki.
I want to talk about Elliot Wilson.
Okay.
Wow.
What do we talk about
Rory
first?
is on the media's ass today.
I love Elliot.
No, you don't.
Give him some Tourette.
Yes, I do. Wait, what? All right, love is a strong. I don't think we love each other, but we are.
As soon as we're on love, no, you don't. Stop. No, you do not.
I'm not in love with Elliot Wilson.
No,
I
I'm not.
appreciate
Listen,
Elliot Wilson
and if you
as
are,
a friend.
If you were in love with him, that's your business. I'm not.
He's a married man.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't break up a happy
What
home.
does that mean?
His wife is wonderful.
You guys frequent Atlanta?
Yeah.
That's where the hip hop is.
Exactly.
That's where hip hop lives.
Kai Cenat. First of all, shout out to Kai Cenat, the Bronx legend.
Yes.
He had a live stream with Nicki Minaj last night. Looked like they had a lot of fun. And anything that Kai does, I'm supporting because he's from the Bronx, and I just think that he's so unique. And me and Eddin was talking about, is he the top streamer? I think he is. Obviously, there's people that might have better numbers.
Like in
streaming,
hip hop world.
Oh no, but that's not what we're talking about. We're just talking about streaming. For this year, there's other.
Oh, I mean, I would say yes, but I'm only aware of
Yeah.
streamers within our worlds. I don't know if there's like some right wing streamer that like triples Kai.
No,
But from my understanding and what I know in my world, Kai is by far.
there's like Aiden Ross and Neon, whatever. But for me, Kai Cenat is the streamer of the year
Because he's from the Bronx.
Yeah, that too.
Nothing
But
to do with his
not-
work ethic
not-
or his content.
Yeah,
he's from
Just
the Bronx.
anyone
Yeah.
that has Wi-Fi in the Bronx, you get.
That's it. Yeah,
It doesn't he do a show in Atlanta?
I would.
The house is
that's a very-
Atlanta's the new Bronx.
It's a very New Yorker thing
Yeah,
to do, though. is
exactly.
yeah.
Get some money and move to Atlanta.
Taxes. I get it.
Actually use your money
Mm-hmm.
for good. I didn't watch the stream. I'm sure it was
I
fun.
mean, it looks fun.
I didn't watch it, but Nicki looks great.
She was over 3 hours late,
Shocker.
But even with being over 3 hours late and her coming on the screen at 1:30 in the morning, the stream still garnered over 360,000 people. So
I love it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And his mom was there. His sister came. Like it seemed very wholesome.
It looks like mad fun, actually.
Yeah.
Well, back to Elliot Wilson, my lover,
Okay.
apparently.
I love him.
You love her?
He posted a screenshot of the stream with Kai and Nicki and put the caption on Twitter, hip hop journalism. And I thought this was a great fucking move
That's hate.
because you would immediately say hate.
That's hate.
But if I'm Elliot, I could be like, well, no, I was just saying this is journalism for hip hop. This is where we at. Like,
And that would be a lie.
it's the perfect shade I've ever seen in my life.
It's
You
hate.
can't really retort it logically because he didn't say anything else.
Elliot is hating.
And it is
It's
hip hop
okay.
journalism right now.
Listen, we all have hater moments. We all do. None of us are exempt from having a hater moment. This is just a classic Elliot Wilson hater moment because, of course, he definitely reached out to Nicki and they probably wanted to do a rap radar.
Mhm.
And she probably said, she would do it at some point. Not right now. She's busy. And he looks up and sees her doing this and like, oh, this is what you were too busy doing where you couldn't do
Yes.
rap radar?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So
No offense to Rap Radar.
it is what it is, man.
Yes.
Listen, I'm all for these new platforms, new way of doing press, new way of doing rollouts, new way. Like, I get it, man. Like, everybody has these unique things that they're doing. And sometimes artists are like, yo, listen, this is Nicki's first time doing something like this. So maybe this is what she wanted to do for this project. Like, she sat
Smartest
down with
move.
Elliot before. She did a crown with Elliot.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Great one.
she's like, yo, listen, I'm going to give Kai this look. And, we're going to, we do the stream thing, have fun, dancing and being. She couldn't do that with
Smart for
Elliot.
Nicki too.
Yeah, she couldn't.
Smartest move.
She couldn't do that with Elliot and B. Dot. She couldn't dance and
Well,
do all
okay.
that shit.
I don't know if this is what Elliot Wilson was saying at all in those 3 words, but can there be a balance? Because I think what Kai does is super important, and this is great for artists and fans alike. I can also see a consumer wanting a professional, like journalistic interview, like from a professional.
Boo.
I think both can live in
Two
the same
can
world,
exist,
right?
But clearly one is way more popular right now. It would have the most effect right now as well. What would you say? People show it was at 1 a.m. that she showed up and it was only
it was over
300,000 people.
360,000 people.
What?
Well, I just think it's great for artists and not fans because they can just have fun and
Yeah.
dance here. They don't have to dress shit.
Yeah,
No.
no.
They don't have to answer a fucking question.
Just be normal. Like, have fun. Just be a human. You don't need like these cookie cutter ass questions. It's like that shit is old. Like,
We
it's
need both
old.
though.
It
We need
is
both.
interesting though how
we need
things
both. Don't.
shifted. Like, for example, all right, outside of Elliot doing great journalism, like when Breakfast Club hit, people thought it was so refreshing because Charlamagne was asking the questions we all wanted to ask from Twitter.
Mhm.
Like he was a representation of us on the timeline really wanting to know certain questions from artists, and that's why Breakfast Club took the fuck off. We're now in a time where it's even more demanding for you to answer for certain things, yet the media shit has shifted completely where you don't have to. Does that make sense what I'm
I see
saying?
what you mean.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Consumers online want answers to every last thing that you've ever done in your fucking
You
life
can tweet it out.
at the highest form now.
Yeah.
But now media is the complete opposite. You don't have to answer shit.
Mhm.
You could just go and dance.
You could just go
And not
tweet
only
Which
it
is
out.
weird to me though. Like, I guess to Elliot's point that he's been making, even like with the Drake stuff, and he's been vocal about artists skipping out on doing journalism and just doing this stuff. Your fans do want answers to some shit, man. Like,
Sure. But now they could answer it directly. And also, like, remember back then there was talk shows and all these other shows on TV that people would go on. Now it's just on stream.
Yeah, but even when they had the talk shows and like those morning shows, that was all fluff. You never really got the real shit.
This is fluff.
And no one clips the question.
But that was
They
always
clip all the
cool about
funny
hip hop
dancing
journalism.
stuff.
You got like it wasn't
The drama.
that fluffy shit, and
It
not
was
even
the
drama.
Oh, well, like
that-
the straight.
people
the straight
ask
answer.
direct fucking questions, even when it was in print. Like, of course, there's some fluff and some industry shit. Like, yo, don't ask that. But shit, even the Jay and Nas beef. Angie asked Jay a bunch of direct fucking questions that entire time.
Mhm.
That was what was so cool about hip hop. Everything else besides maybe just Howard Stern, no one was really asking shit.
Media shifted.
I mean, this is just
The
again.
fucking Letterman made you run on a Velcro wall.
This is-
It's the same thing as it is now, but hip hop always demanded answers.
But this is just artists don't like to get grilled about what was the inspiration for the album and
Get
this
the
and
fuck
that. And it's
about that shit.
like people want to, they want to watch the artists be themselves, have fun, not be so programmed and robotic to questions and things like that. what Nicki did is because Nicki is Nicki, but at the same time, Nicki has this character quality about her personality.
For sure, yeah.
And Kai is a character. You know what I mean? So this is like kind of them like in their character world, having fun, but at the same time, we know that Nicki has an album, they're playing the music, they're dancing, having a good time. It's just showing Nicki in a different light, in a different way. She likes to be silly, have fun sometimes. I'm sure she will sit down with maybe Elliot at some point.
I mean, she has other interviews scheduled, so I do think she will balance it out and it won't just be dancing and fun.
Give people different looks, different angles.
All right, for example, Elliot and B-Dot's interview with Drake however many years ago.
Yeah.
That, to me, felt like they asked the right questions. It didn't feel like they were just grilling Drake about shit.
2019.
That, I mean, to me, that was a good interview, no? Is that like not entertaining anymore? Because they didn't go the Charlemagne approach of shock value and asking wild shit. They asked direct questions we wanted to hear, and Drake answered them. I thought that was important for both sides.
Yes, but I think what Elliot's tweet, it's like every time he does that, it seems like he's inferring that's all we should get from our artists. I think Eddin's right. There's a world where both these things could exist, obviously, but I think there's like a level of saltiness or just like...
I think he was just trolling here, though.
Oh, I mean, he's great at it. And we're talking about it now.
I love that.
Elliot's point of this whole shit.
What more do you want Nicki to do? Like, let her... First of all, she can do whatever the fuck she wants, but like, let her have these moments. Let her have her fun.
No, I do think Elliot was some of it was just joking, but at the same time, he's been on this run because Drake didn't sit down and do a hip hop journalism interview and things like that. So he is pushing the narrative that hip hop rappers in particular need to do more hip hop journalism. Like, so he is pushing that. At the same time, I don't think that this was him throwing. It was a little shade, but it wasn't. It's not like he doesn't like Kai and he's mad that Nicki did it. It's more so like, cool, you did that. That was big. So I guess this maybe is the new hip hop journalism. I guess
this is hip hop journalism, by the way.
No, it's hip hop media. This isn't journalism.
Yeah. But like these, Offset has done the sleepover. Yeah. Like we're not.
But that's a lot of podcasts. There's podcasts that are journalistic, and then there's podcasts that are media. I think we're media.
Yeah.
There's people that really do this shit professionally as far as journalists that also have podcasts, but that falls under media. Just like if Nicki came on our platform, I would say that's media. Would we ask her questions? Of course, but it wouldn't be in a full journalistic approach the way Elliot and B-Dot did because they both come from that world for real.
Mm-hmm.
They just happen to also do a podcast because that's the newest form of journalism. But Kai's not a journalist. He wouldn't say he's a journalist.
And going back to that, the newest form of, I mean, it's not journalism, but it's just a new media. Streaming is just the way to go.
Yeah. And I get
360,000 people.
And isn't that what Elliot's supposed to do, though?
6 million times.
He's admitted plenty of times, was it back when Tax almost got the Jay-Z interview and then Elliot swooped in and was like, oh, you owe me an interview. Like, he's competitive.
Yeah.
He started Double XL after the source. Like, this is a person that's been well documented in competitive hate.
Mm.
You can call it hate, but he's being competitive.
Yeah.
No, but
he's gonna not try to get a Nicki and Drake interview and maybe shit on the people that they are doing it with. It's just competition.
Nah, it's hate though.
You think this was hate?
When you're competitive, hate is going to be involved when you're competitive.
Great tweet,
it's just
nah,
natural.
That's not true. That's not true. You can be competitive and not hate.
I think both can coexist.
There's a
well,
line
it does coexist.
cross.
There's a line. If you're really competitive, there's a line you have to cross.
He wasn't crossing the line there. A screenshot in 3 words?
If I'm competitive, no, of course. Well, I thought it was beautiful hate because you can't really say he's hating.
Yeah,
but we all know that it was hate.
Determines if it's hate or not. That's still hate.
It's still hate.
But if he goes to an artist that is about to do a rollout and is like, yo, let me get the first exclusive because this, and this, and brings up his competition and discredits them, yes, it's hate, but that's competitive. He's in the race. He's trying to get an exclusive.
Yeah, but
so it's hate. If he starts discrediting like their real character and like who they are and lying on them, that's real hate. But there's competitive hate that I think is just healthy competition.
Run faster.
Ooh.
Like Johnathan Majors.
Exactly. Run faster. Don't hate on me. Don't jump in my lane and throw banana peels and shit on the floor in my lane. Nigga, like,
what is Mario Kart?
Run faster. You know what I'm saying? Just run faster. Like, I'm lit right now. I'm hot. She came to my crib to the basement and we had fun. It is what it is. Now this, on the other hand, though,
is quite possibly one of the funniest videos I've seen in all of 2020.
What do you guys
So
looking at right now?
earlier this year, we spoke on the whole Johnathan Majors thing, and I personally, we apologized because we kind of
Get off me.
threw Johnathan out there. But when once more things came out about the night with the alleged incident with him and his girlfriend, the altercation between him and his ex-girlfriend, we had some tough words. I had some tough words.
You had some tough words.
Because I was like, he can't be this crazy. He can't. I know he didn't fuck up the bag like this.
He is,
But-
in fact, this crazy.
And in your defense, when the first evidence came out, it looked nuts.
It looked
like
crazy.
the PR tech.
It looked
It
crazy.
looked nuts.
But
And we
again,
got more and
I
apologize.
got more, and I apologize again to Johnathan. Like, see, everything seems like it's okay now. So this video came out with him and his ex-girlfriend running through the streets of Manhattan. It looked like he was trying to put her in the vehicle and then run away from the vehicle. She jumped out, started chasing him. I don't know what this proves about this
That's
night.
fucking hilarious.
I don't know what
It happened right here.
I don't.
He cooked her, bro.
How did we not see him running?
I don't know. I don't know what that
We
cleared
heard
up
his heart
about.
bottoms clapping.
You can see me trying to parallel park right there.
I don't know what this proves. I don't know if this proves that he did or didn't put his hands on her that night.
She should go to the league.
But we do see that he's trying to get away from her.
Yo,
So that part is clear.
Beautiful form.
Yo, he is floating.
High
her.
knees, elbows parallel. Like he's booking.
His head is so balanced. He kept his little paperboy cap on. He floated on her.
Yo, he hit that corner. He leaned into the corner. This is fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Again, this I don't know what this proves or disproves about the night. But one thing looks very certain and clear in this video is that he is trying to get away from her.
Yo, he dead like if this is brought up in court, I mean, his lawyer, does he even have to work?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Did you guys see?
If there's video of me dead sprinting out of my car to get away from my girl and hitting 3 blocks with, I think that's like a 4.340 speed. I think this case is somewhat close. I didn't.
Nah, don't say that.
It's about this incident right here, right? Or more?
Yeah, but we don't know what happened because we do know that she caught up to him that night.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought it was like the car incident and then coming out.
So now when
I
you say
promise
you
I
was
haven't
trying to
been
get away from her, you're in the clear here. When you say, yo, I was trying to get away from her, we see him trying to get away from her. Now, we
I
do know.
I don't believe she caught up to him the way he was moving.
Of course she did. We know she did. What are you talking about? We know she did. That something
Did she
happened
take her
after that
heels
and the
off?
cops were called.
Maybe he's more of a sprinter than a long distance runner.
I don't.
Because
I
he
don't
looked
know.
like he made it to the West Side Highway by now.
I don't know.
It looked like he could clock a good 800.
yeah.
But
Did y'all read the text messages?
There was new text messages.
No, but I did hear the audio of something that we covered with the Coretta Scott King, Michelle Obama thing, and I feel like Demaris may owe me an apology, but that's up to her.
Elaborate. So, what do you mean?
patent leather. I'm sorry, Tourette's.
He was just explaining he wanted her to act classier.
Because he's gonna become a great man, and she needs to act like she.
And he was
She came home
suggesting
sloppy drunk.
people important, and with the cause that he is on, have always had supportive, classy women next to them. I think that was my point, right?
Johnathan Majors is a serial killer, and I'm standing on it.
Wow.
I don't
But
disagree.
he has a new movie coming out where he's a serial killer.
Hot take. Tubi.
He gives sociopath to me.
It was a very narcissistic
He gives
audio.
and then these text messages that he sent to her when he was like threatening to kill himself, and she was like, "What?" She was trying to leave. Like they weren't really. He was like, "Nope, I'm just gonna kill myself." And any man who threatens to starts texting you, they gonna kill themselves when y'all get into it.
Work for Lamar Odom.
Do it, pussy.
Sociopath. He is a sociopath. I'm telling you, that narcissistic rant, the text messages, everything. He's a sociopath, and I both think they were beating on each other for sure. But I in no way, shape, or form do I think this is an innocent man at all. Everything about him gives off.
How he was talking in that audio message that leaked is how I think Sean King talks about himself behind closed doors every day.
Sean King?
Like I think Sean King refers to himself in the third person. That's the only difference between him and Johnathan.
No, because Sean King. Yeah. Is that what he does?
Sean King is getting the C's fire.
It's like, Sean, I know you're right here.
You need to give me your money, Rihanna.
There was videos from inside his house, their closet. People were killing him over his clothing in the closet. She was laying down on the floor in the it was just weird. This shit is weird, man.
You never laid in your closet before?
No.
Oh.
She was when the police came over. She was laying down on the floor in the closet, and he took a blanket off the couch on the first floor, ran it upstairs, and covered her when they went up.
I mean, sometimes hardwood
she
floors are
naked?
cold.
I'm assuming she didn't have clothes on the bottom.
Or she was covering like a bruise or something.
Yeah, something.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't see all this.
Yeah.
I think they be beating on each other for sure, but yeah, he's a little off.
How would you guys feel in Megan Good's?
Was he on steroids for the Creed?
Yes.
Little Roy rage?
I think that fucked him up. Because if you look at his before and afters, he looks crazy. Like he looks nothing like he does now.
That's actually a great point.
Wasn't just hard work?
No.
I mean, you had to work out, but you know, with the little head start like that.
Yeah,
No, I saw the before and after.
Yeah.
It was
Bro, come on. What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, that doesn't give roids
no.
to me.
Hold on, there's a worse.
I'm so happy that there's
A lot
like,
of people juice.
There's no
when they
BBL
do that.
rage. Like, I'm glad that's just specific to men.
BBL rage?
Like,
That's
our version is steroids for like men. If we really want to quickly transform our bodies, we'll take steroids. But there's obviously crazy side effects with your personality. Thank God, like anytime a chick doesn't come back from Colombia, she's even crazier than she already was.
well.
Can you imagine all the BBLs in New York City and they all had BBL rage? This would be the most dangerous city.
Some of them have the rage without the BBL. You know what I'm saying?
I know, and then add in the BBL rage.
Oof.
Fucked.
I
Yeah,
feel
that
like
just
the rage
adds to
comes
ego.
from the
Like
confidence
imagine
that they
every
get.
chick like Barry Bonds in Dykeman, like just going nuts.
What is wrong? Like something is wrong with your brain.
Tourette's.
There you go. Just lay it on the Tourette's, man. Laying on the Tourette's.
Speaking of people walking back a lot of stuff,
Okay.
is everyone Team Tory now? It felt like a week of new information with old cases. The entire timeline. It was Johnathan Majors first, and then it went right to free Tory Lanez. I saw a lot of the timeline shift. Again, for those that don't know, the fourth person in the car, which was Tory's bodyguard / driver, did write a statement and submit it to the court suggesting that Kelsey had the gun, Tory went to break the fight up, and shots went off, suggesting that Tory never actually had the gun and Kelsey had it the whole time, pointing it at Meg, which kind of shifted a lot of people on the timeline because they don't know how like the court works and they just see one person. And granted, he's the keyest witness you could think of, so I understand the value that people thought, but we don't know all the validity until he's cross-examined. I raised my eyebrows a bit when I saw that.
Same.
But then Meg got on live and gave a lot of logic to the situation, and I went right back to, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
What was the logic?
Her logic was just kind of like, nigga, where you been? Like,
I mean, great question.
Y'all are defending someone that didn't defend
themselves. Yeah.
You've been saying everywhere but the court that you didn't shoot me. Same with Kelsey. Everyone had their time to say everything they've been saying offline. Why didn't you guys say it in court? And I think that is the easiest question to dead all of this.
Let me start by saying this. Again, continue prayers to Megan. And also prayers to Tory because he has a hard road ahead of him as well. Despite what anybody may say, because I've met people just in passing that they claim that I'm a Tory Lanez hater and I hate Tory, and
He claims that.
anybody that knows me knows that's not true. I'm a huge Tory fan. I put a lot of people on to Tory early in his career. Specifically, just in this case we're talking about, is going to court, is going to trial. The jury decided what they decided. The judge handed down a sentence. Or did he hand down a sentence yet? I don't know.
Yeah.
The thing about it is this. If me, Rory, Julian, and Demaris are somewhere, and Demaris gets shot,
Rory did it.
and
for sure.
all of us are saying,
Because Julian's scared of guns.
if Demaris says Julian shot me,
Great theory.
and it was me, Rory, Julian, and Demaris somewhere, and I'm saying, oh, Rory had a gun, but I didn't see who shot. And Demaris is saying, no, Julian shot me. And then I'm Demaris' best friend, and I'm not saying anything. I think that it's safe to believe the person that got shot. I think it's safe to believe that the person she's accusing shot her, not saying he didn't shoot her in the court of law, is playing a game of prove it, which is what a lot of people do sometimes. They don't say nothing. They don't take the stand. They'd rather let the defense prove them innocent or the prosecution proved them guilty. But they don't take the stand and say, I didn't shoot this girl. Because why? If you did do it, you'd be lying in a court of law, and that's a whole nother charge in prison time. So, you know, you have these things now happening. Again, public opinion is very loud these days on social media. People don't care. And that's my thing with this too, is you can say what you want, but I would rather people say they just don't care.
Just listen to his music in peace. If you want to play Chicks Tape, just play it in peace. But stop trying to do all this.
Still stream Tory, still support him if you want.
Well,
that's fine. But don't say that you don't think that he, because it's like, if you don't think that he did this, then you're one of the people that still believe Tupac is alive in Cuba as well. I think it's all conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right, cool. You can be that. We know that this case went to court. Evidence was put in front of a jury. And the jury decided what they decided. Now, you can have a public opinion and say, oh, the bodyguard is now saying that he saw Kelsey with a gun. And Kelsey may have had the gun in her hand.
The bodyguard that went missing the entire trial.
So it's just, you know.
Claims he wasn't allowed to testify. It's what the rumors I saw. I was like, what? Wait, what?
Yeah, it's just a lot of.
I'm calling big cap as
you were
as
paid,
the modern day lawyer would say.
Take your ass to St. Lucia.
No fucking way is the fourth witness, the only one that's not even part of this real trial, was not allowed to testify?
Listen, man, if a woman said I shot her and I didn't shoot her, we wouldn't have to wait a year and some change to hear me say, yo, I didn't shoot that girl.
The Tory community thinks this is their conspiracy. This is their Tupac and Cuba point of view, is that Meg and Kelsey were protecting each other and put it on Tory because they didn't want Kelsey to get jammed up because they were best friends. That's their theory.
But Kelsey and Megan not even friends.
I'm giving you their theory. I didn't say it.
Yeah, but you have to. They have to add that into their theory as well, though.
No,
these two are not even. They're not even cool. They don't even speak anymore.
They hate
not
each
even
other. One is dating the owner of the label that Megan was going against. Like,
he might be a nice guy.
But it's just, even still, it's like no one's nastier to each other than two bitches who don't like each other.
Word.
If I'm sure Megan thought a couple times, like, I should say Kelsey shot my ass and locked that bitch up for the rest of her life, but she didn't shoot me. Like, if I didn't like my friend and we wasn't friends no more and we was fucking the same nigga and it's mad beef and I had the chance to put her in jail for shooting me, I'm not putting Tory in fucking jail just because he fucked my best friend. Oh, I hate him so much. Oh, Tory Lanez fucked my best friend. I have access to every nigga in the world because I'm Megan Thee Stallion, but Tory is just really taking me out of here. So I'm going to lock him up for 5 years.
Is that Tourette's?
Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck do y'all? What do y'all think this is? Like, that is so fucking insane to me. She's just so heartbroken because Tory fucking Lanez.
Get
the fuck out of here.
I'm just at the point where it's just enough is enough with this.
Tourette's.
Like, I could care less to even talk about this anymore.
It may warrant for a new trial, though.
No, it won't.
The judge is gonna look at that like, nigga, please, we couldn't find you. Oh, I wasn't allowed to testify. We were looking for you, sending you fucking affidavits for years. This is just public opinion. Megan responded to this because of public opinion and things that, you know, people are just saying online on social media.
She had every right to get on live and put context to a lot of people just reading shit and thinking it's fact.
No, but
and at the end of the day, like, even in conclusion of this whole thing, Meg just saying, bro, a street code, like, come on. Get on the stand if you didn't shoot me. Like, just say you didn't shoot me.
And that's another thing with people
and that's where I'm at.
It's not street code. If somebody is saying you shot them and you didn't shoot them, you taking the stand and saying I didn't shoot this person is not snitching. Like, people just don't even know what snitching is.
Matter of fact, the whole defense was alluding that Kelsey shot her. Mm-hmm. So where's the street code then? Like, you playing a buffet with street code.
Yeah, it's just, enough is enough.
Street code. You were at a Kylie Jenner pool party.
Yeah.
And a woman was shot.
Yeah.
Y'all think Megan and Tory were moving packs together?
It's just time to
it's like that's not a street code.
Yeah, it's just time to move on from this. It's had its day in court. And I know, of course, Tory's team is going to fight it because he is the one serving time in prison, and they are going to try to get that sentence reduced if possible. But things like this, to me, don't help the case at all. I think if anything, this may piss a judge off, and he might start throwing other people in court behind this shit. So I think everybody should just listen. Use a little bit of common sense, and understand that evidence was presented in the court. Stop listening to public opinion. Stop listening to these blogs and all this other shit. I think the information may be public information at the time of the case. If you want
by the court files,
you can go get the court files if you want to read up on everything yourself just to get better context. But
that's
I want
what
my favorite
said.
Instagrammer.
She said that. She said, "Yo, stop reading like the articles on Instagram with the big black font and the white background. Like, go read the actual article."
It's just say you don't care.
Way more fun for my favorite streamer to just give me parts of it that help with my narrative.
But but see, that's the thing. People don't. Just outside of her case, people literally just read headlines these days and will run with a whole narrative off of a headline. It's common. And in the actual article of the fucking headline, like they'll tell you what actually happened. A bunch of clickbait shit. People are out here arguing off of clickbait.
But that's
no one reads anymore.
That's bad common.
Yeah, but
We do that.
That's the whole point of it is
We don't
though.
research shit.
If you just say you don't care. Stream Tory's music. Buy his merch, do whatever. Like, just say you don't care. I'd rather people just say that. Say you don't care enough about Meg and that you want to support Tory, and you can still support him. Like, do your thing. But people got to stop this whole conspiracy about who shot her thing. Like, just stop.
Can I be objective though?
Sure.
Because there was another subject that Meg brought up on that live where it was just pure gaslighting. And I think Demaris needs to step to the front of the congregation, speak for all women.
Here's pure
This is why I'm
gaslighting.
objective. I believe Meg 100% on the Tory shit and everything she said. But I also can spot when a woman is doing pure women math, gaslighting, all your favorite words you could think of.
Mm-hmm.
Our guy, Pardison Fontiane, went on a press run for
That's your guy?
I've never met him.
That's family. Oh.
See, I like that. Call it out, baby D. It's not your guy.
No, it's my guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saving your phone as Party.
I don't have his number. I've never met him. We've
Big
never
P.
spoke.
But that's your guy.
Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay.
If Elliot Wilson is my lover, that would put Party as my guy. Because Elliot's my guy, but now he's my lover. I have to change the scale.
Compartmentalize.
So now someone I've never met is my guy.
Yeah.
He went on a press run. I think he did Breakfast Club. He did See the Thing Is. He did Angela Yee Lip Service for his EP. But of course, we all tuned
not
in
what we
because
really
we
want.
wanted them to ask the questions about his, I guess, his diss record, reply record to Megan saying that he cheated. And he tore her up for 3 minutes, and you can have your opinion on how far he went in. Maybe he didn't need to do it, but I do agree he's entitled to reply. Meg did the most gaslight response to his response. Who said I was talking about you? That's the same way Elliot Wilson did hip-hop journalism. It's the same strategy.
Damn, it is.
No, but
It's
this
the
is my
same
thing.
strategy.
No, but this is
we
my
know
thing.
who you were talking about, Megan. Of course, we can't
But how
prove
do you
it,
know?
but we know.
No, but she was talking straight to him.
She was talking about her last year.
If I didn't cheat
She only
on
dated
you,
him.
If I didn't cheat on you, then why would you assume that line was about you? I don't talk about you. She said,
And
I don't have a bad word to say about my ex. Why would he assume that I was talking about him before his album dropping?
You sound like you gaslighting.
That's exactly what Meg said too.
Before your album dropping your press run, you go and make a 3-minute diss track about me because saying my name is going to garner you
Which it was direct.
headlines.
It was direct.
He didn't even put the response on the EP. He was putting his EP out regardless. It's not his fault that Meg just said that shit right before it.
You still put a track out.
Rory.
If she's talking about her last year specifically,
She didn't
and
come out
barring
and
up,
say
and I
her
love that
last
song.
year. She didn't say that.
She
before
knows
that
who
line.
we thought she was talking about.
Now, what I will say is,
Like, come on.
when people
That's
were
gaslight.
saying it was him, she didn't come out and correct that it wasn't. So I get that, right? But my thing is, what she said to him: if you didn't say if you didn't do it, then why would you assume I was talking about you, Levy?
See, that little
That's
voice
gaslighting.
shit.
You
And that's
even
the same
doing it,
voice
dude.
Meg had.
The whole thing.
Because it's true.
Yo, women ain't
confusion.
shit.
It's true confusion.
When her voice goes up like
Baby,
that, I
baby,
know.
why would you assume that I was talking about you if you didn't cheat on me?
I see what she's doing. I get it.
She's doing it right now.
Yeah, she's doing it.
Okay, but if you accuse me
I
of
respect
cheating and
it.
I didn't, I'm not allowed to say I didn't cheat? Like, what's wrong with that?
He didn't say his name.
Oh my God.
And he came out with a 3-minute diss track and dissed her entire life and disrespected her and said she was a liar and
Separate point.
talk
I
shit
can
about her friends and
I understand that point because
shout out to poor Kellen. Kellen's getting talked about. Like, it's sick.
I saw when Bridget, Mandy, and Angela's co-host as well brought up that point of like, no, we're not saying you couldn't reply, but you went extra in. I think that's a fair point to bring up to somebody. That's not the point I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Meg is gaslighting by saying I didn't say your name. Why do you think it's about you? Like, I don't know. You just talked about your entire last year, and I was the only person you were in a long-term relationship for of that year.
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Fam.
No, both of them, it's not alleged. Both of them have said they were in that long-term relationship.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that he was the only person she was in a relationship.
Yeah, this is how women get you.
So who was it about?
I don't know. I'm not in her personal.
If you were to take a guess, who do you think it's
Could
about?
have been anyone.
Could have been anyone.
I get it.
Could just be. I could just be an artist writing a song. Why the fuck do I have to live on my goddamn
yeah, we ain't even
rhymes?
think about her just like art. Yeah.
Why do
like,
I have to live on my goddamn
And
rhymes?
this is why women are the best gymnasts. Because when that record came out, Demaris gave us every breakdown of like, the snake is shedding its skin, and this is Megan coming out of the year that's specific to her, and every word is about a January, February, March. That part happened in April, and now Demaris is like, I mean, it was just a song that maybe she, you know, she's an artist. That was that was someone else's story.
You see your friend?
She can draw from his.
You see your friend?
That's crazy.
That was crazy.
Maybe part her up.
Niggas telling on everybody.
That record is fire.
Nicki got off on that.
She said these bitches fuck everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
She said
man.
I'm a multi-million-dollar homebody. Period.
She said, I'm going to get another Vince Lombardi. She kind of ate
Nicki,
that
who
shit.
wrote that? How you know that the trophy is called a Vince Lombardi trophy? How Nicki know that?
She's had a Lombardi bar before.
Yeah, but how she know that though?
You know.
You don't think Nicki Minaj has watched football before?
No. I don't.
That's a crazy
I
allegation.
don't think Nicki gives a fuck about football at all.
To know what the Lombardi trophy is?
You got to really watch football to know that the trophy
That
is called
is
the
not-
Vince
that's
Lombardi.
said on
Google
Twitter.
search
No,
away.
I know the trophy.
That is
called
a
Vince
Google
Lombardi.
search away.
Nigga, you had 14 Giants games a year. I would hope you know what a Vince Lombardi trophy is. What are you talking
Well,
about?
it's
Nah,
been
he had
some
to
it's
do
been some
that.
time since the
That
Giants
was
got
crazy.
one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she going to games. Like I would hope that we ain't never seen Nicki Minaj at a football
I'm
game.
not gonna let you talk about Demaris like this.
How did I talk about it? She's been to how many games she been to this year?
How many games have you been to?
Yeah, exactly. So I would hope that you know that. I would hope she knows that the trophy is called a Vince Lombardi trophy.
But you know those diehard fans that prefer to like watch at home with no distractions? Maybe that's Nick.
I don't
Yeah.
Like
think
Nick likes to
Shout out
be
to
in
my-
her,
I don't
Her
think
her man
Nicki-
cave in the basement
Nah, Nicki is different. She ain't watching.
and
no
in her
football.
cozy
I mean,
chair.
she's married, so her husband probably watches. But
Oh, that's misogynistic.
No, it's
to
not.
think
Why
that
she-
Nicki Minaj's husband watches football,
No, to think that she would only watch football with her husband.
how's that
I feel like that would be
misogynistic?
a
A
good
lot of
point.
women
Because-
only watch football because their partner watches football.
But why can't she just why do you assume that Nicki doesn't like football? Because she's a girl?
Not that because she's a girl.
'Cause she's a pretty girl?
No, because I think Nicki's just not into.
I don't know why you're
football
feeding
like
into
that.
her. Dude.
Yeah, like I don't think Nicki. I don't see Nicki
dare
Minaj being into football. I don't see it.
Rory flipped my gaslight button on, so now like I'm gaslighting all of y'all.
Yeah.
for the
It's
rest of
okay.
the episode.
I like gaslights.
Has she ever talked about football? Probably not.
Okay,
She
Billboard
has plenty of
She
football.
did,
on.
Billboard right now. Nicki Minaj lyrics. All 42 references to sports.
42.
Yeah.
You know, I try to be on your side more, but
42 sports references is not a low amount of references.
Not a lot. I mean,
come on.
she's been doing this for
If this is not a diehard sports fan, when you was in New York, you was fucking a Yankee.
Yeah.
Like, come
Okay,
on.
all right.
I was fucking with Banks, I was pitching
Whoa,
with
that's not
Yeah.
that much.
Whoa,
Of
New York
Yeah.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Nobody's
That
ever heard
wasn't
of them.
that-
Whoa,
That was not that crazy.
That's a deep
Whoa.
cut. That was really bad. That was double entendre.
She's a fucking Yankee stan.
I get what I desire. It's my empire. Yes, I call the shots. I'm the umpire. Come on. If you're not a sport, if you're not a diehard fan, how would
Look,
you?
bro,
Whoa.
she's going through the whole field now. She's calling.
I wonder what her parlay is tonight.
Soccer moms need to organize a pep rally. You game over, bitch. Gatorade, wet towel. Come on. If you don't like,
Damn, bro.
No. Pull up.
Because you need the Gatorade.
These bitches calling me Manning Eli.
Mm.
Pull that up.
Giants.
I like that.
Please.
No, it's okay. It's
Eli
okay.
Manning.
Tourette's.
come on.
That was Tourette's.
You really might have Tourette's.
I told y'all.
I told y'all. I told y'all.
If Quavo is the QB, I'm Nick Lombardi. There we go. Motorsport.
Shut up.
Hey, come on. That one was good. Not the Yankee shit. That I don't know about that.
feel like your point is
My point is being made. She's not watching football.
Mm.
Doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Fair.
But that song bang though.
Shout out
That's
to
that
DA
shit right
Smalls.
there.
I saw
Heartbreak
heard it.
Hotel. I'm in the A-Rod suite. Like, I'm talking playoff seats. A-Rod was in the playoffs a lot. How would you not know that if you weren't
No
tapped,
shit,
if you weren't
Sherlock.
tapped in?
Let's be clear and understand. I said football, not baseball, not basketball.
Everyone you've read
Football.
has been baseball. But
Well, I didn't organize this for Billboard. I'm sorry. I
Oh, oops.
think it's by sport. Damn it.
she had a
Oh, football. Got you. I keep a linebacker. Tell him to tackle for me. yo, you seen my last pick? Go double tap that for me.
Okay.
Linebacker.
I'm not mad at that.
Okay, linebacker. She knows
Double
the
tap
position.
that for me.
And
That's a
be-
very specific
Like her.
position in
and
football.
being signed to Young Money,
Linebacker.
you have to be on your toes because Wayne switches football teams every year. So
True.
you know she's had to pay attention to different teams.
Or maybe that's what. Maybe Wayne introduced her to football and. Okay, all right. But I still don't think Nicki watches football.
That's back to Demaris' original point.
Yeah.
She said that. She said Wayne.
Well, it was more of the assumption that a man had to introduce her to the sport and she couldn't just do it by herself.
Yeah, I don't see that for Nicki. I don't see Nicki finding football on her own. I don't see it.
You don't see her finding America's sport.
Yeah, the most
on her own.
popular sport in
You
America.
don't see her putting the cheese head on with
No.
Wayne?
Definitely not the cheese.
I don't see Nicki doing that.
Oh.
Not saying
Do
she
you
don't.
think it's like a West Indian thing? What do you think? She just watches cricket?
No, I just.
What does Nicki watch?
That was crazy.
No, like I got sisters and they don't know what they don't watch football. They don't pay. They just don't pay. They watch basketball.
But they're not Nicki Lewinsky.
But see,
That is true.
Nikki the Harajuku Barbie, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Tourette.
Tourette's.
There you go. Do we have any voicemail?
Oh, God, thank you.
You've got mail.
Yes. I think this is a fun question. It's not misogynistic, but it does have to do with a guy. It's not a relationship. You'll get it.
So I'm kind of having trouble with my girlfriend lately.
Nice.
She's been getting all my shirts dirty with her makeup every time she hugs me. I'm not sure what to do at this point. A lot of my white shirts are ruined, and they're not super cheap. So what do you guys think I should do?
One of my biggest pet peeves.
I'm glad he brought this up. This is a revolutionary right here to bring this to the forefront. I think it's the most selfish thing on earth that women know they have a full face of makeup and have no regards for your shirt. They've been wearing makeup for decades. They know what it does. Why are you hugging me in my shoulder?
I feel like, Demaris, you've been pretty careful about that for some people.
yeah.
When I've seen
I haven't fucked up any of you guys' shirts.
She'll be like, oh, wait, no, I can't. Yeah, because she'll be like, I can't because I got makeup on.
That amazing Daily Paper shirt that I got in the UK.
Already?
Meet and greet.
Oh.
Destroyed it.
Yeah, but that's not...
Doesn't come. It can't come out in the wash for some reason.
You got it. Did you try dry cleaning?
No, I feel weird dry cleaning a t-shirt.
I would.
So this is the thing. A lot of makeup is oil based, which is why it's not coming out in the wash.
Damn, y'all bitches some oil paintings.
Get a Tide to go
Picasso,
pin.
if you will.
Get a Tide, definitely Mona Lisa. Get a Tide to go pin and carry it with you. And also, if you are talking about white shirts, get some blue dye. Get some blue
So
dye.
like dishwash.
Well, you can use dishwashing
This is
liquid.
gaslighting.
So we got to go to work.
How?
I have to carry a Tide pin.
I'm
Just
actually-
don't
I'm-
hug me with
I'm
my
act-
white
Or
shirt.
just be like, hey, watch out. I got a white shirt on. Don't hug me. Like, you can do that too.
I do that.
Yeah.
Give him like the side hug. You
He
do
needs
one
to
of
have that
those?
conversation.
Or high
with the girl.
five.
Like, just don't hug me when you are wearing makeup.
Yeah,
Please.
that's really it.
Be-
Well, his
it's
girl
on your face.
His
Be
girlfriend is
aware.
doing that on purpose. That marking her territory.
Stop.
Damn,
Of
really?
course she is. Yeah, absolutely.
But at the cost of
women
his
know what
wardrobe?
they're doing when they hug their man and
She better buy that
get some
fucking shirt
makeup on
then.
them. Like they know.
To that point, for everyone that's been in a relationship here, has that ever jammed you up for an innocent makeup mistake on your shirt?
No, thank God.
I've come home and didn't even realize that I just hugged a friend, nothing at all. And now you're in an argument because some girl didn't take care of her face, self-aware.
She left her Rorschach.
It depends on what type of lipstick is it, because I mean what type of makeup it is. Because if it's just makeup like brown makeup on your collar, that's fine.
Yeah,
but
that's
if it's lipstick on your collar, that means she was sucking on
No,
your neck and you
okay.
need your ass whooped.
That's not what I was getting.
Yeah, that's not what.
No, there wasn't like a lipstick shit right here. It was just like a cheek, whatever this is.
Yeah. Like foundation, like got on.
I think it's a little selfish and disrespectful for women not to pay attention.
I don't
That's
think
all.
they
So
do it on
I feel this guy,
Sam,
and you need
talk
to say
to her
that to your
about
man.
it. You should.
Yeah,
that
talk to
shit
your girl
would piss
about it.
me off because if you really do want to save the shirt, you have to dry clean it. Because I've had to do that before. It sucks. So unless you want to keep eating $5 a shirt to dry, tell her. Be like,
Yeah, just talk about
Give me
it.
the little gentle hug.
Tell her she looks better without makeup. That always.
When you hug, you're supposed to brush, and this the issue is because girls are usually shorter than boys, right? So when we go to hug you, our face is where your shoulder is. She needs to go up on her tippy toes, and what I do with all of y'all, I just kind of rub my cheek against your cheek. I don't, and keep the neck.
When the fuck do you do that?
Fuck.
Like when I go to hug you guys, I don't hug you tight. I like kind of go face to face, like on the sides.
And that's appreciated. And I think more women should be
So
self-aware.
now makeup is on my face.
Yeah.
Your
So
transition.
now my girl want to know whose Fenty shade number 7 is this on my face.
Have you guys ever like made out or like fucked a girl with a lot of makeup on and then like went to the bathroom and looked at your own face after?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you look like
Trash,
you look like
bro.
a Krispy Kreme powdered donut.
I look like I'd be canceled for blackface.
Do we have any other voicemails?
That's a good shit, Rory. That was a great shot. We can do one more. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Here you go.
I look like a Halloween costume gone wrong.
Hi.
Hey.
Guys. My name is Cassandra from New York. And I just want to say I love the pod. And I've been listening for quite a while. And every week it's getting better and better. And I look forward to it each week. So anyways, let me get straight to the question. My birthday's coming up soon, and my birthday falls right around the holidays, and it's always hard to figure out what to do because there's a lot of other things going on and what have you. But anyways, do you think a birthday dinner
God, no.
or a birthday hang is better? What
Fucking
type of events
Dinner.
do you find have the most joy for you? And what places have sparked the most joy? Like, what's been the best birthday you've had ever? All right, can't wait to hear what you guys have to say back.
So let's
Thank you.
What did you say? A birthday dinner or a birthday what?
hang.
Like just
Like a party.
What do you prefer?
Like a
Yeah,
little
let's go
kickback.
one by one. So what about you, Rory?
birthday hang for sure.
Which just means like what, bar?
Birthday dinners are great if you go ahead of time and just know that you're going to pay for everything and everyone can just enjoy
Exactly.
themselves.
That's not how they
No.
should be done, though.
Yes.
But for peace of mind, I think it's better. Those
Yeah.
birthday dinners are cool, but no, birthday hang. I'd fuck a dinner.
Birthday hang for sure. Birthday dinners, again, I'm picking up the bill for everything. And I
That's
don't
not how I do
That's
that.
not how you do dinners.
But that's how I would do it. I wouldn't invite somebody to my birthday dinner or I wouldn't want anybody to throw me a surprise birthday dinner and invite people out to my birthday dinner and then have them pay.
Well, you guys would have like more than 10 people if you guys did a birthday dinner, right? Because for me,
Maul has 10 brothers and sisters.
yeah, oh yeah, so even more so, right? But for me, like I would do birthday dinner, but it would have to be intimate, like less than 10. That's what I did this year.
I wouldn't go past 10.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Well,
I don't even know.
Yes, exactly.
well,
Intimate, I said.
Clinton homie's birthday was last week. We did dinner for him on Saturday. Private room, 18 people. Prefix menu, $150 per head, all you can eat and drink.
That's cool.
So he asked everyone before creating the group chat text. He asked everyone individually, yo, are you down? Here's the deal. Created the group chat text. Everyone sent their Venmo, covered it for the night. We all ate, drank, walked out that bitch without having to take out a credit card and doing anything.
Love it.
That's how I like to do it.
I don't know. I'm weird with my birthday. Like I don't celebrate my birthday at all.
Get the birthday blues.
No, I just think that's like too much of an ego thing. Like everybody come and
Just
sing,
celebrate yourself.
No.
sing for me.
If
and,
there's
We
one
didn't
day,
sing,
it
it's
should
just
be that
dinner.
day.
Like it's just getting all your close friends in
Yeah.
one room.
Exactly.
I'm not mad at it, but if I don't have to do anything for my birthday.
You know.
Like you could text me happy birthday, call me, yo, happy birthday. I'm cool with that.
But there's
Like,
people that love you, so they're gonna do something for you.
you love me, pay some of these bills.
2 birthdays ago, I don't know I obviously know Demaris was there because she cooked. When I had everyone at my crib, 2 birthdays ago, Demaris cooked a bunch of food that I love, and I had people at my house, and we did karaoke, and it was fun.
I feel like
it
that
was
was one
just
of
in my
your best
crib, and
birthdays. I think you really enjoyed yourself.
I had so much fun at that birthday. That type of stuff I like.
You
It was
Kick
only
back,
like,
there's
it was only
food.
like 6 people.
No, there was
like-
probably like 15 people there.
Oh, you
Like
was lit.
20. Yeah, probably.
That sounds like good. That sounds
Damn.
intimate.
Like in and out.
And I was shocked because like none of my friends live in Jersey, so I was like, wow, you guys
It's your birthday.
feel celebrated.
It's gonna come out. Exactly. See?
I feel seen.
What about you, Demaris?
You got-
Birthday
you guys took
dinner
the
or
tunnel.
hang?
Thanks.
It depends. If it's somebody else's birthday, kickback. If it's my birthday, dinner.
OD.
I like
Because
that.
It's
obviously,
my birthday, Grammy ready. Be
I
Grammy
never-
ready
Mm-mm.
at 9 o'clock
You're doing
on the
the whole
carpet.
fucking-
I'm not that girl.
Step and
I'm not
repeat.
that girl with my birthday because I
What?
don't know. Because this is my thing.
What?
I'm not that. No, when it comes to no, yeah. Right.
Are you not organizing
Are
like
y'all
a
gonna-
fucking theater event for your birthday?
I'm listening. That's why I just said,
When is your birthday?
March 26th.
And you're starting organizations for your birthday now. Like you're organizing birthday shit now.
I just gave up. I don't want it because it's too much stress. But that's the thing. When it comes to my birthday,
don't have
I
enough
don't
time.
rely on other people. What always ends up happening for my birthday, I always end up in another state or country with like 2 of my friends.
That's cool.
Like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, you didn't come to my birthday dinner. You didn't this. Yo, you can come. You cannot
Word.
come. Whatever. My birthday dinners are always paid for by my male friends or whoever I'm dating with at the time. So all you got to do is show up and be cute. You don't want to do that? That's on you. I'm gonna have a good time regardless because I value my birthday is really important to me. So I really value it. So I don't let other people fuck it up. So worrying about if other people are having fun, is this gonna cost too much for other people?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
putting in their budget. I'm not doing that because I'm not paying for this shit. This nigga is. So I don't care about what you can or can't afford. So I don't think about shit like that on my birthday. That's why I said if it's somebody else's, kick back, go. We can have a good time. If it's mine, I can do a birthday dinner. Somebody else will pay
You know
for
how
it.
crazy it would be if
Come
I'm
show
putting
up.
a birthday dinner together for my girl and she has male friends. And it's like, but those are like, it's some male friends that I've never met. You think I'm paying for them niggas to eat?
Probably not.
I probably would
Not happening.
My male friends would battle you for the bill. Like,
Cool.
they would
You
battle.
ain't got a battle. I give up quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Ain't no
Oh,
battle.
no.
Yo, go ahead,
Damn.
fam. All you.
Oh.
You heard?
Take a pee-pee.
I would feel.
You not letting another nigga pay for your girl birthday dinner.
No, of course not.
I would
Cat.
also feel weird. Like if you were dating someone and I was at your birthday dinner, I would feel very awkward, like paying. I feel like
Wait, say
that's
that
like a
again?
man code.
That's Maul's
Yeah.
move.
What?
That is true. That is.
Paying for, he's saying if Demaris was dating someone seriously and Rory happened to be at the dinner and he covered the dinner.
I would feel.
It's her
uncomfortable.
birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what I just said. I'm not letting a guy pay for my girl's birthday.
But then again, there's kind of a hierarchy though, because you guys are my millionaire friends. So my millionaire friends are allowed to
Lovely.
pay for the birthday dinner without anybody looking crazy.
Me and Maul
Like-
took you to a birthday dinner, whatever year that was.
Yeah.
And she stayed in the bathroom the whole night talking to Greg.
that was
wasn't
part-
my
that was
birthday
part
party.
two.
Greg.
That was I was not talking
Greg.
to Greg. I was in the bathroom crying because my best friend died that year and I was depressed.
How do you feel now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
How do you feel now?
that was my
Maul?
first
The
birthday
same?
without
I didn't know.
Nothing changed.
I didn't know. I know that me and Rory was at the table.
Who the fuck is Greg? By the way, I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah, you
is that
better
his
get her
name?
in trouble.
It's a
and
funny
shit.
name.
Is his name not Greg or Craig? I don't know.
Oh, you better get her in trouble.
just please stop
I'm
talking.
sorry. I jammed
She
you
better
up.
get the
My bad. I
text.
didn't mean to
Who
do
the
that.
fuck is Greg?
No, we took Demaris out
For
to
the
eat
Giants game?
for her birthday, and she was in the bathroom the whole time. I didn't know you were crying though, so I
Well,
will
no,
apologize.
that was different. What was the spot that Drake says in one of those Migos verses?
It was nice guys.
What?
No, but we went to
Delilah's?
dinner before.
The Delilah's?
They took me to Delilah one night, date night 2 when Maul invited that girl.
Yeah,
that was
homie court night.
Is this in LA?
Wally's.
What?
Yeah,
Wally's,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Wally's.
Oh,
And you were sharing.
I
a
didn't
birthday.
invite. Yo, don't do that. I did not invite. See, that's crazy. I didn't
Sorry,
invite her.
I
no
wanted
way.
to jog your
established
memory.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember, she was sharing a birthday with Michael B. Jordan that night.
Yeah, you did.
He was at the other table.
That was
Nice.
Damson.
No, that was
Damn, you said they look alike?
No, wait, it was Michael
Yeah.
Michael
B's
B. Jordan.
birthday?
him and Lori walked out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if was she there yet?
I wasn't.
You were late to your own birthday dinner.
Of course.
Shocker.
Yeah,
You
I
were
was.
staying at the same hotel as us.
Michael B. Jordan's birthday is February 9th.
They made that up.
No, he didn't have. It wasn't his birthday. He was just there.
Oh no, it was a
Oh.
launch. He did something. Something happened. at
Michael
that
B. Jordan
time.
could just be places and it not be his birthday.
Yeah, like he can go out.
Yeah.
There. He can just go have dinner with his girls.
No,
He
but
said I was
specifically
you're right.
said it was another birthday party.
He said they.
No,
they
now
had
that
the
I remember, it was,
balloons.
It may
it
have
was
been
a
a-
launch of something.
It was a party in the private room in the back.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
Oh,
they
that's why
walked
we
out.
because we tried to get the private room. They wouldn't let us.
Yeah, Michael B.
Yeah.
got it.
And it was fun. It was awkward because my homeboy that was there with us, him and Mike have a little history, so it was kind of awkward.
Wait, Bay has a crib Bay.
Wait,
Yeah.
now that I think about it,
Crip
was
Bay.
Damson at that?
Dinner? No, I don't know.
No, he was at the club.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
He's been plotting.
on Demaris?
No, on
no, nigga,
Lori
Lori.
Harvey.
Oh, my bad. I ain't even put that together. My bad.
Anyways, this was fun. I think that bell in the background is
It's our timer.
That's our cue.
Is that the
Timer.
Patreon bell?
yeah,
that's the
Patreon
wrap it up.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
time for Patreon. Let's go.
Yeah.
Is it?
Let's go.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all on Patreon because I do want to talk about this whole Draymond Green shit.
Hell
I can't wait for your perspective on this.
On Draymond,
I hope it's the opposite of mine.
I have a real perspective on Draymond Green.
Okay.
And we can argue about it on Patreon.
Patreon.com/Rory Mall.
Peace.
No worry and